Being affluent in this city has been labeled the most costly thing in the world, demonstrating that even the ultra-wealthy are susceptible to inflationary pressures on their most treasured luxury items. Bear in mind that some cities within a country may not be as expensive as others, and vice versa. In addition, these nations offer good living standards and generally healthy earnings. Number 10. Japan is known for having high living expenses, notably in Tokyo, which is consistently ranked in the top 10 most expensive cities in the world. For example, the typical monthly cost of living for a single person in large cities such as Tokyo and Osaka can be approximately $2,800, including housing. However, the country as a whole has an extraordinarily stable economy and is noted for ultra-modern creative comforts. Furthermore, it provides universal public health care, which means that everyone who lives there is automatically insured. Number 9. Denmark. This is just not for anyone looking to live on a shoestring budget, from eating out to groceries, and even the price of transportation. The good news is that incomes in Denmark are higher than in other nations throughout the world, which helps to offset the country's high cost of living. Copenhagen, its capital. One thing that is certain is that if you live as a foreigner in Denmark, you would enjoy high quality of life, but it comes at a cost, especially if you have children. Right now the average cost of living for a single individual is around $2,900. However, life outside the capital is not quite as expensive, but it's far from cheap. Number 8, Ireland. Rent in Dublin has increased recently, maybe as a result of businesses leaving the UK after Brexit. It is believed that, to live well in Ireland, a single person would require about $3,000 per month. The average monthly cost of living for a single person in Norway is approximately $3,100, according to expats. Food is very expensive, as is eating out, and even things like taxi fares are sometimes double what you would expect to pay in the rest of Europe. High taxes fund high-quality public services, and the majority of Norwegians work in a variety of fields. Number 6, Singapore. Singapore is still among the top 10 most expensive places for expats to live in, despite falling one spot to 6th place in the worldwide cost of living rankings. Currently, a single person's monthly cost of living averages out to be somewhere about $3,200.
Due to a lack of land and natural resources, Singapore is dependent on other nations for its food, oil, and water supplies. Another reason for Singapore's high cost of living is a lack of housing, and the nation uses foreign laborers to build new buildings to accommodate a growing population.
Despite these issues, Singapore has been ranked as one of the most expensive places to live in the world. Number 5, Iceland. In recent years, millennial travel bloggers and nature lovers have made this Nordic island a popular vacation spot. Its cost of living is quite high, but interestingly, this isn't because of housing. You can rent a home for less than half of what you could in New York. Rather, it's because food is expensive. You will have to spend a lot of money on groceries. Due to its isolation from the rest of Europe, and its lack of arable land, it must import the majority of its food, which drives up prices. The Bahamas. The Bahamas is one of the most well-known and expensive island nations in the Caribbean. But despite its popularity as a tourist destination, it is still a great place to live. Number 3, Luxembourg, the sixth smallest country in Europe, and a neighbor of France, Belgium, and Germany, is well known for its high GDP per capita, fantastic wages, and tax breaks. It is also close to the top when it comes to cost of living, with an estimated average monthly cost of living for a single person in this nation of about $3,900. The primary cause of the high cost of living is the country's severe housing shortage, which is brought on by a number of factors, including an expanding population, a lack of newly constructed homes, rising housing costs, and more. The minimum average monthly cost of a one-bedroom apartment is roughly $2,100. Number 2, Switzerland. Unsurprisingly, Switzerland is one of the most expensive places to live. If you've ever been to Switzerland, you can attest to its high cost of living. This country is particularly expensive when it comes to food, lodging, hotels, clothing, restaurants, health insurance, and pretty much everything else you need. The cost of groceries and restaurants is astronomically high, and is frequently compared to the cost of living in other countries, but average salaries are still above global average. Number 1, Monaco. With a French principality, long regarded as a playground of the world's elite, Monaco topping the list of the most expensive countries in the world, should not come as a surprise. It is also considered to be the second smallest country in the world, and it's filled with nothing but luxury. Additionally, it is a very densely populated country, and the state is made up of just one commune, the municipality of Monaco.